I've been treading water for some time, picking up the parts of all my life. Didn't get to solve it this time. How am I to break apart? Don't tell me why we can't collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on. I was your father in dark skies, bringing me from fire, not for time. Follow my heart in the night. Show you how I play my part. Ghosts in the night don't justify the love we lost, the love we hide. Don't you feel it? Don't you feel it? On the break of dawn, I follow you to carry on. On the break of dawn, I'll follow you to carry on.
Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to TeamODZ Live. 45 seconds here before we head out on the Friday ebb. 3 laps of Innsbruckring. On the team bus, we've got Ufa. Morning, Ufa.
Good morning.
And Ian. What's it, Ian?
Good morning. We're a smaller group today.
We'll give it time. We've got 30 minutes to late join yet, so. Sure, we'll see you now because he's registered, so.
Well, that's not everything with Jamal. Remember Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm still annoyed with myself for that. I'm sorry for I let the team down.
Well, you can start blaming VTRL because of their chunky registration process.
I planned to register the night before just in case, and I'm like, no, we've got 4, we'll be all right. I don't want anyone thinking that, you know, I've registered so they don't have
You
to.
just
And
follow the leader's instruction and just all signed in. Then it's a lot easier.
yeah, but because I was just planning on watching you guys and commentating, de-essing, I hadn't paired any of my sensors. So that was my problem. I literally jumped on the bike 3 seconds before we left the pen, and started pedaling, and then realized I didn't have any watts.
Alright, so what's the plan this morning, Ufer?
I don't know. The plan was to ride outside,
Oh my audio. Hold on.
that plan got severed, so I don't know.
That sounds fun. I think I'm back. Yeah, anyway, so what's the plan today, Ufer?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's too warm. Yeah.
Yesterday I had a pretty hard swim. Rode to and from the pool. And after I had an afternoon meeting, I came home and I jumped on and did a little race. Garmin was not happy with me this morning. It says I'm at low training readiness this morning. I think Overdowski needs to maybe just don't go off the front, and then it's not hard to get back on.
That's true.
I'm hoping we get some sun here this weekend. We haven't seen sun in a few days. It's just great. We haven't like it's like living in mist. And there's no, it's not actually raining, it's just wet.
Yeah.
But it's not cold, it's damp. And since the bike path is marked by painted, it's like painted on the road, that makes riding a little dicier.
Oh, which way is it optional? Is there a back road I don't know about?
You always turn around and ride the opposite direction until you meet up with us. And that's Patty. Ian following. Ian takes the first place. Patty in second.
I want to close the gap, I want to go back and through.
I didn't use my feather. I had a feather. Oh well,
Well, the
next one.
sprint is uphill, so you can use it now.
I guess I could. See what we get for the sprint.
All right. I have to give you guys a little more gap on this lap.
Oh, 200k to go, and I've got my next level of the upgrade on the SL8. Yay.
I said might. It'd be the Sydney Sweeney soap version, but for ODZ. That's what is valuable.
One fence licker up there.
That's that bloody Swede again.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
why
worry.
you asked.
We'll have him back. Hey there, Katie. So, see your messages there. Did you catch the end of Duck Step? I hope so. Hey there, Rick. Well, what better way, Rick, to exercise those tired legs than a Friday ebb?
Exactly.
You're not tired. That's middle age kicking in there. I can see that.
That's his lack of wanting it. He's just not committed. That's all right.
Yeah, I see that happening a lot. And you lose these guys, they don't make it to 40 in the cycling business.
Yeah. Sure he did, Rick. I didn't see it. Wasn't on Discord, didn't happen.
So I wrote the crit yesterday evening. These guys I ride with, they work the whole day. Then they hurry home to have dinner so that we can race at 7:15 p.m. And I don't do anything all day. I prepare thoroughly. And then the next day I'm completely wasted. I can't even move. And these guys, they just get up at 6 o'clock and go to work. Well, to be fair, most of them get up and go to school or something because they're only 14, 15-year-olds. It's really enough.
Yeah, I mean, kids don't, they have boundless energy. I think I've given enough of a gap.
How far back are you? Oh yeah, it's 12 seconds.
14 seconds.
Yeah, I see you. Ian's chasing Maya down. There goes Maya. There goes Ian. Ian's been knocked off the top spot. Will he get it back?
Dang, no, not even close.
Scotty's summer solstice, a sunrise, a sprint. Try saying that after you've had a couple, Rick. I couldn't even say it. And I haven't had a drink in...
Oh, that's why that tweet is acting funny, because they have their the solstice celebration today and they all get drunk.
Yeah, I struggled saying that, Rick, and I haven't had a drink since 1998. Couple of drinks, Charlie. Chaboing boings. Vegas nerves. I had to think then. I'm thinking, what? I looked through my chat in the companion app. I'm thinking, where have I said couple? And then I realised I'd said it here. I forgot Charlie watches. So that really confused people on Wednesday, didn't it, Charlie? As I'm talking to Charlie here, he's replying to me. So people riding the Odivas were only seeing his side of the conversation. Hey there, Scott.
Had to get a one jersey. Yeah. Charlie, that doesn't sound too bad. Low 100s. Just put some ice socks down your neck. You'll be good.
Yeah, well, we both know Katie, I had pizza yesterday as well. And I'll have pizza today. And tomorrow. And maybe even Sunday as well. I've got that much.
I had pizza tonight.
Huge 15-inch pizza, and there's only me eating it.
Yeah, and? Then you need to get a cooling suit then, Charlie. Get one that hooks up so you can drink a lot of fluids, pee into it, it cycles around your body and cools you off. Like an astronaut suit, basically. Still can do the same thing, even inside. All right, my goal today is top 25.
I think you might manage that. I think even I'll manage that. Arnhem's going to get zapped now. He's 45 seconds ahead and doing 3.5
Good.
watts a kilo.
Good, that's the one that was cheating on the uphill. My KOM. Life support systems are a crutch, Charlie. You either survive, adapt and survive, or you don't. That goes for all environments. If you can't develop gills, you have no business being under the water.
There we go. He's gone.
Yay! That means I'm by default the KOM.
So, there's something special about yesterday then. Pizza everybody had. Everyone had pizza. You're a day late, Ian, if you're having it today.
Even I had pizza
Pizza's-
before the crit. That was a mistake.
Pizza's on Friday. Yesterday I had
Ah.
ají de gallina.
Pizza and Guinness Zero. That's my after TTT food.
Nice. Now I usually eat pizza on Friday nights before a hard train day on Saturday or the night before a big race. So Casey, I'm not a scientist. What does that mean about the record nitrates? What's that doing for you? Is it like steroids? I'm guessing it's something bad if it's going to make the news. It definitely can't have anything to do with fertilizer running off into the water supply when people over fertilize their fields. Yeah, so it's bad. Carcinogenic levels are bad.
Hey there, Aggie. Science for today. Ian's giving science today.
No, Charlie started it. But I still will argue that there's a lot of fertilizer runoff with the added nitrogen in the ground and the ammonia that runs off, especially when you have higher than usual rain.
I thought you said pneumonia then.
No, ammonia.
Yeah.
Ammonium nitrate. Used for multiple things.
What?
Fertilizer is one of them.
No guano coming from Peru anyway, so.
Yeah, manure too from the pig farms. I think mostly up there, right? Buzz, he's not probably listening, but Buzz asked, "Is it because not enough crop rotation?" There's
That's
some
Grace.
of that. Grace. Yeah, so Grace is asking about crop rotation. So there is some of that. That's the issue. Some of it's the way the market pricing works. You know, when you're really getting the money out of corn and soybeans, that's what you're going to plant more of, which means you can have less crop rotation because the larger and larger share of your crop are those two. And if you fallow fields, you lose money. And in today's modern agro-industrial society, on the farming side, you don't want to have fallow fields if you can avoid it. Which is actually one of the reasons why, if we would allow more and better research into CRISPR and things like that for crops, which people call Franken seeds, although, yeah, so that's right, Casey, for ethanol. Yep, that's the market share. But
That's
we
Charlie.
should be focusing. Who's that?
Charlie.
Charlie, yeah, sorry. Charlie, yeah. So Charlie, you are correct. Not even for food consumption. Some of it's for ethanol, a lot of it's for ethanol, but some of it's also for feed consumption for animals. But if we could allow genetic modification of corn used for ethanol, and that wouldn't be an issue. But we have a bunch of activists out there who think any GMO or gene splicing is bad. All we're doing is speed up nature. We could also maybe put more geothermal, sun, or solar and wind energy up there to increase our power grid capabilities, which would allow us to develop more EV technology. But all that's complicated and doesn't brief well on a campaign trail. Notice I said complicated, not complex.
We spliced off some of our DNA 200 years ago to another continent. Look how that went.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to look at Woody Harrelson, but I don't really trust him as much of a, even as in a documentary. Yeah, Charlie, it is, and when you look at things like the ethanol industry, the sugar industry, the amount of subsidies they get, if you want to talk global tariffs, every company in the world, every country in the world should be tariffing the crap out of our sugar.
Well,
Yeah, I'll take a look at
most other countries don't use high fructose corn syrup as a sweetener.
Yeah, but so we subsidize our sugar industry, not the high fructose corn syrup industry, but like the sugar industry.
It's a bloody pillar of American culture. Don't you touch it.
As evidenced by our obesity issues. Hello, Scott. Thanks for rating us with a party of 2.
Yes, Scott.
So I'm very careful about the no chemicals and completely organic farming, things like that, because if you want to be truly organic, that means you cannot give your animals antibiotics even when they are sick. So that's kind of problematic. Like, that's unnecessary suffering for the animal. Because if you give a cow who's sick antibiotics, that cow is no longer organic for life. So you can't use its milk or meat labeled organic even after a cooling off period. And there's some chemicals that are of value, but I think we overuse them because it's the easy button.
Yeah.
But if you look at, so Monsanto, before they were bought by Bayer, purchased a UAV.
Yeah, you can't sell it. You can't sell it to us and then ban it. Come on.
Exactly. But Monsanto, whenever Monsanto purchased a UAV tech company. Oh yeah. So anyways, with that though, they've proven you can use chemicals in a very targeted way. The technology is getting there, especially now with the increase in AI, where if we put a significant amount of research into that, the aircraft, the UAVs could fly around, identify plants that have infestations or other issues, and then just target that plant, not everything else. Unfortunately, we're not putting money in that research the way we should, and we're getting what we're getting.
I say we need a war to further technology that always worked in the past.
Yeah. So if we can just teach the Ukrainians to go after the Russian food supply, they would develop some UAV capabilities like that. We'd be good. Well, Charlie, I would argue most subsidies are house of cards. I will not comment on that. Yeah, that's so a couple years ago I was in a course where we covered the ag industry, and it's pretty impressive. Things that the ones that are doing sustainable farming and really focus on those kind of things, their yields and costs, their yields go up, or at least they're competitive, but their costs go down. The problem is scale. It's very difficult to do that on an industrial scale, especially when you're acquired by big companies. So if you're trying to do that scale, the knowledge and monitoring that goes into it makes it labor intensive, which again, I don't think it's a bad thing because your margins go up. But those big companies are less inclined to invest in that, which is a shame. Because you'd rather hire lower cost workers who have low skill than hiring probably fewer super high skill workers and then some low skill workers to manage the physical labor aspect of it. So that's where it gets more into a complex problem versus a complicated problem. We need industrial scale to produce food at the quantity that we need to avoid potential issues that we saw or that many scientists predicted in the 70s and 60s. But we have to do it in a way that makes sense by just bottom line.
So right on, Katie.
In yeah. No, that's a good plan. I'd be interested to see if he can take that out, to look at it from scale side of the house. What would that look like on a 1,000-acre industrial farm?
All right, start getting those legs ready.
We have to look at calling populations. We need to go back to half a billion. That's a comfortable size. Then we can do whatever we like.
No comment, Doofer. No comment. Well, can I pick who gets cold?
Yeah, sure.
I'm down with it then.
I think we should take the same number of people from every nation.
Same number or same percentage?
No, same number. Absolutely.
No, you need a percentage per capita because if you took the same number, you can only take roughly.
You're crazy. There's some countries that are 300 million people. I mean,
Right, but like what? Luxembourg has like 7 people.
400,000. It's a big country.
So you're taking all of Luxembourg, and that means you can only take 400,000 from China or India. I mean, you're basically going with the Thanos model, but on steroids.
We are coming up to
Hey,
the 1
what's our
kilometer
plan,
mark. Pedal like heck, Ian. 100 meters.
I'm just gonna try to see what happens.
And you're off. Get on the UFA cam here. Ian just a little ways ahead. You can see in Ian's craft. Coming up on the slow left-hander. Charlie and Patty just sitting in the wings. Biding the time behind Ufa here. Ufa's in Ian's draft now. Ian taking it up to 7 watts a kilo. Ufa following suit. Starting to pull a little gap to Charlie and Patty in the chase pack.
Go, 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 go,
Spear,
go!
Nelson.
Go!
Ufa's going now. There's that finish line. Charlie coming up quick. Grab his wheel. There goes Charlie. Dropped his arrow. Ufa's coming in second. So that's 1 and 2. Who is going to be third? For Charlie, that wasn't acceleration. That was teleportation.
Nice job, John.
There you go. Aggie, that's my quote for today. We'll get the results as I cross the line here.
I should have held it for another 100 meters.
I've been waiting all week to use that one, Haggy.
Oh, thanks, Ian. Yes, that worked out well for me.
Yeah.
Alright, Charlie takes first place. Hoofer in second, Spear in third, Nelson and Collins in fourth and fifth. Patty making the top 5 again. Great ride from everybody.
Blimey, 50 TSS.
Nice job, Charlie. Ugh.
Yeah, we'll get the 30k here. And call that it. Yeah, nice win there, Charlie. Well done. Timed that perfect. Came in really fast behind Hoofer.
Yeah, I forgot Charlie was listening. Otherwise, I could say Charlie and Hooper. Come on, let's go.
Oh, he was hiding.
No,
there
just
in the back
jogging,
all the
Charlie. Just
time,
not
so-
have it. It's all right. Next week, same game next week.
We all kind of gotta do what we are good at, so I think it was perfect 3-set player.
Yeah, I mean, I think it works better, especially for you, if I just
Look, step out for
ramp it up.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really need a lead out. I mean, it was, of course, it helped me get away here from the
Yeah.
guys behind Charlie. But you need
Yep.
somebody with a kick, like Jamel. Then
Yeah.
then you can do something.
Yeah.
Well, if Jamel would have bothered to show up, we could have done a 2-man train.
Yeah, yes, you're mentioning something. That guy is not. It's not a physiological problem.
Him and Rick, man, not dependable. What are you gonna do?
Rick, you're being called out.
Send him to the army or something.
He's Air Force. That's why he can't show up on time.
So I'm racing the TTT yesterday. And I pick up my towel to mop the sweat off my head, and I knock my right earbud out. My computer pairs to the right earbud, which then sends audio to the left earbud. So without the right earbud in my ear, my left earbud won't work. So I can't hear the team. And we're just starting the climb on Knickerbocker reverse.
Oh no.
So I'm thinking, right, what can I do? Okay, I'll catch up on the descent, or I'll get it when we hit the descent. I should be able to stay with the team. And I'm thinking, nah, it's going to be easier for me to catch on the climb. So I let them. The team can still hear me, so I let them know what I'm doing. And hop off the bike, pick up my earbud, stuff it back in my ear, back on the bike, and then sprint to catch.
How much
Duck
did
step
that take out of
outro.
you?
Not much. And that's the thing with being a B in a latte team on climbs. I get a bit of a rest, so I can catch pretty quickly.
Yeah, especially on a climb.
Duck step outro, Katie. Some numpty hasn't created the scene yet. Let me see what I can do.
It's actually refreshing because the sprint built up a sweat, And I'm sitting with all the sweaty clothes in my van, and it's getting comfortable now. That's it's counterintuitive that a hard effort makes you cooler, but that's how it works.
Working on it, Katie. All right, we're ready.
Okay, everyone, have a nice weekend, both of you.
All right, cheers, Ufa. Thanks for joining. Have a good weekend. All sorted now, Katie. A little bit of studio mode in OBS there, and created a second intro / outro, and we should be good. So I think we should try it out now.
Waiting on that. The reason I'm still writing.
Yeah, you're not going to hear it though, Ian. It's just going to be people on Twitch.
Well, I'm watching the stream.
Oh, okay. You'll get to hear it
stream.
then. Yeah, we don't have anyone that we follow that's streaming, so let's do a bit of dubstep. Thanks everybody for joining, much appreciated. Cheers, Aggie. Have a great weekend. You too, Katie, Rick, everybody else that's out there. Scott. I'll be back, or might be back on Sunday. We'll see whether Katie talks me into streaming or not. Again, if not, then I'll be back on Monday morning. Until then, yeah. Cheers, Aggie. Bye for now. Here comes dubstep.